We got a bunch of kids ready to see Iggy fly here.
I get it. That's very old folks. All right. What I'm trying to do is to find people to get to see this bird fly as we can. And later on,
it's gonna fly right up this arm.
Sometimes you can't fly, you can first call it. Come on, Eddie, you used to it, buddy.
Come on, X.
I think you're picking up the whistle in your speaker.
There you are, old friend.
All right. We're going to send him back to Doug, and then what we're going to do is simulate an actual hunt here on the stage. All right. There he goes. So if we were going hunting with this hawk, we would be trailing across the field looking for a rabbit. Rabbit would be a good prey item for this particular bird. And we're trying to flush out a rabbit if we don't have a dog with us, because the dog would really help also in that same thing. And the hawk would learn to follow the dog and the person trying to flush the rabbit out. We don't have that for us here today, and we certainly don't have a rabbit. But we do have the next best thing. We got Robo, a radio control car with the floor. And here comes Icky, he's on the move, picking up speed, watch him hit that lure. Wow, he's got it. Oh, that crashed the car. Poor car. Nice job. Good catch there, Icky. Now what Becky's got to do is try to get Icky off that lure. She's going to offer him a nice piece of meat, and he's going to hopefully release the lure. And this is why we carry these bags with us. If we're out hunting and we would catch a rabbit, we would coax that hawk off the rabbit after he killed it. We would slide it into our bag and we could go hunting some more. So Becky's going to call him up out there, hopefully. Ah, boy. Oh. Takes them a few minutes sometimes. Up there, buddy. All right. Good job there, Icky. Oh, boy. All right. Now here's Adam with our next bird, a very common bird here in North America.
Yeah, you guys want to look down here? Bring down Lucky, the red-tailed hawk. It's the adult red-tailed hawk. So hold them up for you guys to see that beautiful red tail where they get their name from. Now, if it looks like Lucky is a little nervous, it's actually because he's blind in his right eye. That's why he's named Lucky, because he's lucky to be alive. So this is the bird you guys could find in your backyard. If you see a bird about this size that has a white chest, a brown tail, and what looks to be a belly band and teardrop feathers, it's a red tail. It just takes about a year for them to get the red tail where the name comes from. Now guys, we're Midwest Falconry School, but conservation is our main concentration. So the average lifespan of a red-tailed hawk in the wild is actually only about 2 or 3 years, and 70 to 90% will die in their first year of life. So what kill off these red tails so quickly? Actually, you know what kills the red tails? Cars. You're okay, bud. Since he's blunt, I typically have to keep him really close to my chest so that this never changes, and he doesn't have to pull 360 security and keep turning on my claw. So, cars being the number one killer of red tails, how does that happen? Oh yeah. By the way, red-tailed hawks can move 15 feet away, so you all are in the splash zone in this front row. So, say you guys are eating an apple, and you take that core, and you throw it out the window. It's biodegradable, it's great, but the problem is that something's going to come up and eat it, maybe a little mouse. That mouse never sees the hawk across the road. Hawks have binocular vision. So this red so dependable, they can make a bad falconer look good because they love to kill. And as a falconer, that's pretty cool. It's a great mechanical bird. If you look up here, that's coming down with the extra love bird.
This is a goshawk. In Ohio, there's 3 accipiters. This is the largest accipiter. This is the most interest of falconers. I've seen 5 of these in the state in the last 50 years. They're not very common. They're excellent hunters. If you hunt with this bird, you hunt with it directly off the glove. If this bird was a car, it would be a double fuel dragster. If falcons were a car, they'd be one of the long-range Le Mans cars, high speed 200 miles plus. This thing was what we called the cook's bird. It said if you had one of these, you're going to be a good cook. Because it's a lot for you. You can see she's a nervous wreck. They're very high-strung, very difficult to handle. Most people, they don't put in their shows because of their bad attitude. If you look at the feet on this bird, she's got 2 long talons. The way this bird kills its quarry is they push it. Their feet are 3 times as strong as the strongest man. So when they grab the rep or something, it's pretty much lights out. They had a song they used to sing. President King Henry wrote this song. Sing a song of sixpence, looking for a ride. 4 and 20 blackbirds cooked into a pie. What the heck are they talking about? What they would do, falconry was so popular that after a big hunt, they'd have a big meal. They'd sit down at the meal, they'd bring out a cake, a pie, which was a pie crust with live blackbirds inside. They'd break open the pie, and all the guys with these kind of birds start catching the birds during the meal in the house. These birds know how to party. You know what I'm saying? Really, I gotta tell you, most of the falconers in this country don't know us now. And here's Adam with another bird that lives in Ohio.
Yeah, you guys look back here, you squint hard enough. That is a Doberman ball. I'm bringing down Pete. He should screech out. This is the most common owl here in Ohio. I heard somebody say, oh, it's a full-grown owl. Pete here's a full-grown man. So, how much is full-grown man Pete? What? After he's had a full meal,
Now it is ran into traffic.
on average weighs about 5.3 ounces. Most of your Christmas ornaments were made more than Pete. So, where do you find most common owl? You're going to find these guys in the woods, because since they are so small, they are a snack for everything. They know it. They got to fly from tree to tree, bush to bush, bush to tree to tree to bush, and they can't do much in the air. Like how you guys saw us flying the Hawks, talk with one for us to fly like that so we can come down and get it. So we hope them to move. Now, screech owls come in 2 different colors. There's beautiful rustic red, which is Pete, or they'll come in gray. He's even got seafoam green colored eyes, which I didn't know was a real color until later.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's not an owl. This is an owl.
That's good. Talking to the lady with the big old owl. It's
Yeah?
You know what? I've been told my owls, cuteness is not intimidating by the ladies.
You been told what?
Shows in the world's cute, but not intimidating.
Oh, bless his heart, honey. Somebody told him size doesn't matter. This is Mr. Bubo Baggins, and he in fact is one of the largest species of owl in the world. At his full height, he stands 30 inches tall. That's right here on my leg. He has a 6-foot wingspan, and he currently weighs about 4 pounds. He can exert 750 pounds per square inch with his feet. He kills by constriction. He is an apex predator in his range all across Europe and Asia. They have been known to take quarry as large as small deer, fox, raccoon, and they also kill other raptors. Now these feathers on his head we call horns are in fact not his ears. His ears are located here and here on the sides of his facial disc. Now what in the world would those feathers be for? Well, we think that they're to help break up that big round head when he's standing up against a tree trunk. It helps him camouflage, and they also convey his mood. When they're in this 45-degree position they're in now, he's quite relaxed. If they were straight up and erect, he would be curious about what's going on, maybe on alert. And if they were laid back flat against his head, you guessed it, he'd be mad. Now in the back we have what I think is probably the most beautiful North American owl, and I'm bringing it down now.
I was going to say most beautiful North American man, sure, whatever. So when I bring it down, the North American barn. Now we have to call the North American barn owl. They can look at barn owls are what we call circumpolar. They live on every continent except for Antarctica. We're going to bring it down right now. His name is Gary. There's a pretty cool guy. So the plumage of the North American barn owl is blended with a certain tree here called the sycamore tree. Sycamore trees are hollow trees, and since these guys are silent flyers, they've got to find some place to roost. Typically, it's going to be in a sycamore, or like you guessed it, if you're born. Now, barn owls over in Madagascar actually look a little bit more red. The ones in Europe, they look like they're all white. It looks like you took soup from a chimney and rubbed it down. So again, wherever a barn owl is, you can look into the different wherever it's at. Now, like I said, guys, we're at Falconry School, where conservation is the main concentration. So, saddest story ever, the average lifespan of a barn owl was once reported to be a year and 9 months. What was killing the barn owls? It was the poisons that put out for your mice and rodents. When you put poisons for mice and rodents, you can never effectively kill your mouse problem. You will effectively kill your owl population around you. When you kill those mice, your population dips down, comes back up, dips down, it comes back up because mice will breed to fill the void. The best thing you can do if you have a mouse problem where you live, leave a poison on the shelves. Go to your Lowe's, Walmart, or Knox, and pick up an owl box. And you can put that owl box inside your house, on the box you keep on the side of a pole barn. It has been reported one male barn owl has picked up as much as 26 mice in one night to bring it back to the nest. That's better than any of your poisons will ever do. So again, leave a poison on the shelves in an owl box. You might look out your house window one day and see an owl just like this. And if that owl has equipment on it, please call me. I'm probably looking for him. Alright guys, if you look down here, Becky's coming down with a really nerdy bird.
Aww, Rio's not a turd, he's everybody's favorite. This is Rio, and he is a South American spectacled owl. They are native from Mexico to Argentina and all across the Amazon rainforest basin. In their range, they are solitary. They only come together for breeding, and when they do, they typically only lay 2 eggs. Of those 2 eggs, more often than not, only 1 chick survives. Now you may ask yourself, why in the world would they call this owl a spectacled owl? Not too hard to figure out. If we take a look at him, he's got lovely white eyebrows and nice white rectal bristles that come down along the sides of his beak, and a white chin strap, and all those features come together to represent a white pair of eyeglasses. Now they don't make a typical hoot like our North American owls do. They sound sort of like this. And because of that, in Brazil, they call him the knocking owl. Isn't he fantastic? That's Rio, friends.
Thank you, Becky. All right. The next bird we want to bring out is our Harris hawk. And these Harris hawks are really amazing birds. They're one of the few animals that I know of where the young from the previous year will stay on and help the parents raise the young the next year. Doug, your microphone's on. So, there we go. So anyway, Harris hawks also have a very interesting behavior called stacking. And that's what they're doing out in the southwestern United States. There's no tall trees. So they'll go to the tallest cactus they can find and they'll sit on the cactus. And then it's been known another Harris hawk will sit on his head. They've actually seen them 3 Harris hawks high sitting on that cactus looking for their prey. And a big item prey up for the Harris hawk is the jackrabbit. And the jackrabbit is 3 times larger than our cottontail rabbit. So one of those little Harris hawks can't handle them. But they work as a team. There'll be 4 or 5 Harris hawks coming in from different directions to ambush that jackrabbit. And for the next part of our show, I think, are we ready here? For the next part of our show, I'm going to need a couple of victims. I mean volunteers.
I'll do it.
Seriously, where are those people? I had some people lined up. Where are you? Right there. I'm going to have to pick you guys. Come on down. I'm going to be a part of this here.
Aw.
Oh, I don't know. Whoever, I need a couple. Are you married? Well, I need a couple. Are you with another person? Another lady? Okay, get her and bring her down. Thank you. Sorry about that. It gets confusing. Come on down. Are you guys married? No, you're dating? Oh, okay. Didn't know a bird was going to come between you today, did you? We're going to try to make that happen. Becky's going to get you lined up here. And I can actually help. What we're going to do, we're going to get you into a romantic position. Don't worry, folks. It's a G-rated show. And you need to make a heart shape facing that way. So you get in that
How
nice
did you
big
get
heart shape.
down here? Where'd you pick this troublemaker from, Gary?
I don't know where I got it from. Didn't he just
What do
do
you
that?
mean, how do you make a heart? How old are you? Don't answer that question. Come on. Here, watch this. Watch. Come on, make a heart, friend. This is romantic. What are you thinking? Good Lord.
All right. What we're going to try to do is get Phoenix to fly through that heart. And when they're attacking a jackrabbit, sometimes they got to get through some tight situations. And those cactus and all that other stuff. And here he comes. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, right through there. Good job, Phoenix. All right, thanks, folks. Appreciate you volunteering. All right. Believe it or not, I need more volunteers. Yeah, right there. You're the people I was looking for all along. I got another couple. I need couples. Okay, right there. Yeah, you come on out. And bring her with you. Okay, I need 2 more couples here. How about way in the back? Come on down in the black there. Yeah. I need 1 more couple over here. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Can you sit right here? Yeah, come on down. Now we're going to really make this interesting. We're going to create a real tunnel this time. And Phoenix is going to have to pick up extra speed because as he shoots through that tunnel, he's going to be pulling his wings in. So he's not going to have as much lift. So to shoot through this tunnel, he's really going to have to go fast.
I'm sorry.
All right, folks, you're going to just go opposite each other, and we need to tighten it up. We need to all get in here close.
Quit running away.
Don't keep walking. Oh, boy. Oh, man, this is going to be a heck of an object for him to get through. Boy, I hope you guys survive. And we had only a few times where we had people bleeding after this.
Well, that's comforting.
He's going to have to really go. Here he comes. Come on, buddy, you can make it. Oh, he did it. Awesome. Very good. Thanks, folks. Appreciate that. All right. There's our Harris hawk. All right. Good job, Phoenix. Oh, boy.
Hey, you want to fly a falcon?
Oh, let's fly a falcon.
More than anything, you want to fly a falcon, don't you?
Oh, I've been waiting all day for that. Okay, we're doing this as our last bird of the day. And one of the reasons we're going to do that is because if he flies away, we got until tomorrow morning to get him back. But we do have telemetry on him. You know, in the Middle Ages, I told you that the nobles were the ones that flew the falcons. Well, of course, they didn't do the work with the falcons. They had falconeers that did the training. So on the days when they weren't hunting the falcon, they had to get him up and flying because he had to keep in shape. So what they would do is a behavior that the falcon actually performs in the wild. If a falcon sees a covey of quail walking on the ground, it will do a series of dives or stoops at that covey of quail to force it up into the air where it can gain that great speed advantage. So these falconers would use a leather lure, which I have right here, with a piece of meat tied onto it. And they would swing this leather lure, and the falcon would make a series of dives or stoops at that lure. And that way he was flying every day, and he was in great shape when the king wanted to take him out for a hunt. Our falcon is Lou. He's a Lanner falcon. He's going to be coming from right over here, and I'm going to be doing the swinging. Let's see what kind of a flight we can get with Lou. Well, you ready, Doug? Okay, here we go. Come on, buddy. Coming at me, coming at me. Come on by, Lou. Get some altitude there, buddy. Swinging them wide. Watch him come in. Watch the speed. Here it comes. Whoa, nice. Come on around here, buddy. Oh, he's getting high. Come on around. Here he comes. Look at that speed. Coming in fast. Whoa. Come on, buddy. Come on around, Lou.
Come on, Lou. Come on.
Coming down in here, buddy. Come on. Oh, yeah. Come around. He's in. Good flight, Lou. Wow.
And now that the bird is secure, we can all breathe a collective sigh of relief. There was a gentleman, a young boy over here, that told me today how fast a peregrine falcon can go. Where are you, young man? Was it you? Come here. What's your name? Leo. Everybody, this is Leo. Come here, Leo. Say hi. Wait, say hey, everybody at the Ohio Renaissance Festival. Leo, how fast can a peregrine falcon go? How fast?
265.
265 miles an hour. Is that fantastic or what, friends? Give Leo a round of applause for knowing that. Here's you a nice shirt, my friend, because you're a smart bird boy. You have a good day, okay? Thank you. Everybody, thanks so much for coming out to the Ohio Renaissance Festival today. Again, we are Midwest Falconry. You can find us directly behind you in the tents where you can purchase a magic ticket for a mere $10 to hold one of these birds and take all the pictures you want. We also have shirts and sweatshirts, and all that money goes to support our birds.